What's going on, amazing traders? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If this is your first time of stumbling into this channel, I want to say a very big welcome to you. And for the returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you. And please, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, do me a favor by hitting that subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell beside it so that whenever I drop a video, you will be notified. All right. So guys, from the previous video, we started a series on how to do top-down analysis. Please, if this is your first time of watching this video, please kindly pause this video right now and go back to the first series, right? So that you can be able to flow with whatever I'm going to be explaining here right now. Like I said, we are going to be breaking it in series. I don't want it to be in just one video, so it will be a long video and then bore you out, right? So we are going to be breaking it in series. So, and this is the second series, right? So in the first series, we talk about the three market condition, the three phases of the market, and we also talked about swing points in the market, right? So let's have a refresh of memory, a refresh of brain, right? We talked about the market moving higher, higher like this, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, and then we have the second phase, which is the lower low, lower high, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And then the last phase of the market, which we also call the ranging market, where the market just gets into a consolidation, right? Just moving sideways, it's not trending up and it's not trending down, right? So this is basically what we discussed in the previous video. And then we talked about the swing point of the market, which is very, very important. Once you understand those swing points in the market, you can be able to potentially tell the direction of the market, right? We have a swing point here, we have another swing point here, we have swing points in the here, we have here. So we have support levels in the market, right? So on and so forth. On the downtrend market, on the uptrend market, and also on the sideways market, we have those swing points around here. Understanding these things, right, will help you to potentially tell where the market is likely to go. So let's continue in this series. Now, I'm going to take us to a live chart and explain to us, but let's take it from this diagram first, right? So we have a swing point here, right? We have a swing point here, and then we have the low of the swing point here, right? And then the market broke up, creating a higher high, sorry. So we have a swing point here, right? And then sorry, and then we have another swing point here. Let me just duplicate this. We have another swing point here, right? And then we have a swing point here as well, and then we have another swing point here. Now there's something I want us to notice here right now. Now we keep having swing points in the market, right? We keep having swing point here, right? Let me tell this up. We keep having swing point here, swing point here, swing point here, swing point here. Now, now remember we said if you want to remember in the previous series, right? I told you that if you want to do top-down analysis, you have to go to the higher time frame, the monthly, the weekly, the daily time frame. That is where you begin to do your top-down analysis to the lower time frame, right? Now let's imagine this is our 1 hour time frame, right? Now between here and here, on the smaller time frame, the market will still create series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, like that till we get to this last point, and then start coming down again, lower, lower, low. Sorry, what am I saying? Sorry, guys. It will create a series of, let me delete that. It will create a series of higher high, higher low, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, like this till it get to this point, and then the market will, when it gets to this point, right, it will still change phase, like to something like lower, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now don't get confused, don't get to the chart, you understand what I'm saying? But all I just wanted to understand is that, let me clear this off. All I just wanted to understand is that between this leg, this move on the 1 week, on the 1 week time frame, if you go to the smaller time frame, it will be creating series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Sorry, what? Sorry. It will be creating series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And then once it gets to this string point here, it start creating series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. You get to this swing point, you start creating series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low on the smaller time frame. Same thing will apply to this, right? Same thing will apply to this. So you want to just do your top down analysis. Now, once you come on the 1 week time frame, right? What you want to do is mark out all your swing points, right? Let's say this is the 1 week time frame, right? All we want to do here is just mark out our swing point in the market, right? We have the swing point, you have the swing point, you have the swing point, you have the swing point, all the side, right? So mark out your swing points so that whenever you go to the smaller time frame, you can be able to um project where the market is likely to go, right? And I gave you an assignment the other time. Hope you did your assignment and hope you discover what I asked you to discover. If you do it, it's very good, right? Like I see, if you are new to this channel, please pause this video, go back to the first series so you understand what I'm explaining here. And if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel and you are watching this video, please encourage me by hitting that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you will be notified so you won't miss out any episode or any series I'm going to drop about top-down analysis. So now let's go to the chart, right? Let's go to the chart so I can explain what I've been telling us from the first episode, right? Now I've even marked it out. Wow. So now look at this, right? Let me take it off. Let me take it off so I can draw it, right? Now look at this. You can see the market. If you this is Euro US dollar on the 1 week time frame, right? You can see the market creating series of from here to here, right? Lower low here, lower high here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, then lower high, lower low. What I expected, lower high. Now you can see what I explained in the first series, right? Same thing is happening here in the market. So basically, what you want to do, remember, when we say once you come on your higher time frame, you want to mark out all your swing points. That's going to do top the analysis because those swing points the are major turning points or are the turning points of the market, right? Swing points are the turning points of the market. So you want to mark out those higher highs and higher lows, right? Those swing points, sorry. So we have a swing point there. We have another swing point around here. Market is currently at this swing point. Nice one. Let's continue, right? We have a swing point here as well, right? We have a swing point here as well, right? So basically simple. This is all we need, right? This is all we need. Now, on the higher time frame, now you will call this the major swing point, right? The major swing point. Now you need to understand something. We have the major swing point and the minor swing point. The major swing point are the one you take from the higher time frame, while the minor swing points are those swing points in the smaller time frame, right? So when we get there, you understand. So just note that down, write it down. It's very, very important to take note of things because you have to visit them again, right? So I take that again. I say swing point are turning point of the market, number one, right? And then when you want to do a top down analysis, you do it from the higher time frame. Now on the 1 week time frame, I marked out every swing point, right? And then remember, I also said we have major swing point and minor swing point. Major swing points are the swing points you mark on the higher time frame, right? Example, the 1 week time frame here right now. And then minor swing points are the ones you discover along as and are the ones you discover in the smaller time frame, right? So that will be very, very important to understand that. So now we are done with the 1 week time frame. We don't have any business, all right? Now I'm going to be differentiating the colors of the swing point so we will not get confused as we go. Now you can see that here I used black, right, for the 1 week time frame. So that is black for the 1 week time frame, right? So those are our swing points. So I use black. So now we're going with the 1 day time frame to see what the market is actually telling us. Now the 1 week time frame, you can see that okay, it is getting more interesting here right now, right? Because you can see that okay, now from let me increase this. Let me increase this. Sorry guys. Let me just increase this so you can see what I'm trying, right? Now you can see something like this, right? Hope I didn't move this. Let me put the 1 week time frame. Let me see if I didn't move that right. Okay, yeah, I didn't move it. So 1 day time frame back. All right, so we can see from here that between here to here, between this swing point to this swing point, right? The market was to still doing series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, right? That is what I was explaining in the previous video. So between that leg, between a swing point to that swing point we mark on the higher time frame, the market will still create series of lower low, lower high, right? And when the market even got to this side, we create lower low, broke this particular level, right? What happened? It creates series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, till you get to this major resistance support level. Sorry, that's the major swing level, right? If I to scroll back from where that line came from, we should be able to see. I think one time we should help us with that easily. All right, you can see that here there was a swing point around here. So you can see that as well, there was a swing point around the side, right? Market was in higher high. You can see that it created higher high, higher low, then higher high. So very, very important. Let's go over to the 1 day time frame. Please take if you don't understand, watch this video over and over again, over and over, over and over, so you can understand what I'm actually explaining. Right? I don't want the video to be too long, right? I'll be unveiling them on each episode, right? On each series. So now we can see that on the 1 day time frame now, it is more clearer, right? Now when the market got to this major swing point, this low here, right? Let me bring this down. Got to this major swing low, it tested it, broke it. But if we go to the 1 time frame, this thing here is a week, right? This thing here will be a week, will be a week, be a thing over there. All right, so because the market came higher high after this lower low, right? After this lower low, it created a lower high first. Tried to push, couldn't break this low here, right? Couldn't take out this low around here, right? Couldn't take out that low around there. And then what happened? After creating lower low, it went lower high. Then it tried to push down, it didn't, then went high. Now causing the market to create a higher high, right? Causing the market to create a higher high. Let me delete that. Sorry, let me delete this, right? Now causing this market around here to create a higher high. Now you can see that this is a higher high, right? That is a higher high. Because why? The market creates lower low, lower high, lower low, try to create, sorry, create a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Try to create a lower low so it can take out. Now this, let me show us something very quick, right? Providing this low is protected, right? Providing this low is protected, it is not yet broken. That means the market has not yet created another lower low. It must come down like this, right? It must come down, taking out this low to create a lower low. Very important, right? But the market failed to create that. What happened? Instead, it went, sorry, sorry, I'm supposed to use that, not here. Right, the market was supposed to come down here to take this low to create a lower low, but instead the market went back to take this lower high, changing the market to a higher high. This is what some people call change of character, right? Change of character. So the market created a higher high around that side, right? Created a higher high around that side. So from there we know that okay, the market has potentially changed direction, right? So all we're looking for is an entry. Remember I told us about entry the last time, that I'll be teaching us what the market normally comes to retest, but not in this series as well, right? In the subsequent series. So the market created series of higher high, came back to retest something, and then go back creating another higher high, right? That is now like this, higher high, higher low, right? Then another higher high, taking us back to this major swing point, breaking it, creating another series of lower high, lower low. Now from here to here, you can see that the market was still creating, from here to this point, the market was still creating series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now you need to understand something. So even if we should go to something like the 4 hours now, right? Let's go to the 4 hours and then locate that place right now. Where's this man? All right, so go to the 4 hours right now. Let me go back to the 4 hours. All right, on the 4 hours, you could see something here, right? The market, man, this video is getting long. I don't want it to get too much long. All right, so let's continue though. All right, so let's look at this, right? At this point, the market, you can see as market broke out from here, look at what happened from here. Lower low, lower, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. What happened? Higher high. And this is, you can see how clearly the market is going, right? Now, there's one thing I want us to understand. The more you keep going, the more you begin to see the structure inside the structure. Now, this is how to do that. That is how to do top down analysis. Now we have come to 4 hours. So on my 4 hours, I will only be looking for the market to create that. So here will be my swing point one, right, on the 4 hour time frame. I'm looking to use green here. Okay, let me use another color. Let me use red. Yeah, let me use red, and then yeah. So now this will be my swing point A, right, and then here will be my swing point B in the mark. Sorry, here will be my swing point B in the market, right, using that red line. So whenever I go to something like the 1 hour time frame, right? Let's go to the 1 hour time frame, and then let's locate that point, right? Let's locate that point in the 1 hour time frame. Now I want to show something very quick. Now you can see that on the 1 hour time frame, right? When the market was retracing, right? When the market was retracing, you can see something. When the market was retracing to test something here, right? I'll tell you the market normally come to test something before it goes back, right? But not for this video. So you can see that the market was creating. Now this is our first swing point, right? And then second swing point and all those stuff, right? So you can see the market was still creating series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then once it came and retest that thing we want to retest around this region, what happened? It started creating series of higher low, higher high back up. Now let's go to the 15-minute time frame now. Now understanding the way we are doing this top analysis now will help you. I'm trying to locate that. I'm trying to locate that place, right? I'm not using a paid trading view, so just permit me for that. Okay, let me see where that point. I think I can find that point. Okay, let me do something like the 30 minutes to see if I can get to that place, right? Hope my mic is still recording. Let me be sure. All right, it's still recording. All right, I can get it from here now. Now you can see from this point, right? That's 2 points we marked. The market was creating. Now, even if you go to the smaller time frame, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, right? You will still see the same thing happening, right? The market was still creating that series of that series of you can see it broke. Now what happened? Broke the structure to the upside, right? And then market continued creating series of higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, continuing in that direction of the market. So let's imagine the day the market was on this place, right? I know it have tested what you want to test around this region, right? Around this region. All you just need to do is just come online, and then yeah, you know the direction of the market already, bro. So all you need to do is just wait. Since you know what market normally is to test, now you can see the market, right, creating. It was previously on the downtrend. When it was on the downtrend, it was creating series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower. You could see that lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then there was a lower high, right? Look at, so there was a higher high. Right? Look at that higher high there. Now I'm just taking my time to explain this to you. So whenever you're doing top down analysis, you know that yes, it's all about lower lows, lower highs, but you build your story from the higher time frame to potentially tell where the market is going. Right now, the market have retest what you want to retest around this region, right? So what happened next? We start looking for series of lower high to the upside again, right? Series of higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. And same thing is happening here. If you go to the smaller time frame on the 1 minute also, right? On the 1 minute also, when you take this swing point here, right? This swing point here, and this swing point here, right? And this swing point here, right? This market creating on that series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Now, there's something I want to show us here. When market was creating the leg of this lower high, right? On the smaller time frame, it will be very visible. The market is taking lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. Like so, once you can able to detect all these things, doing the top down analysis from the higher time frame to the smaller time frame, it will make the work less more easier, right? So Now I will give you another homework, right? Go back to your chart, begin to backtest all these things I just said, right? Begin to backtest all these things I just said, and then look at it for yourself. Now look at this. Remember, this is our line from the 1 hour, from the 1 week time frame, and then this is the current trend of the market, right? The market kept creating series of what? Higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Higher low this way, higher low, and then it still want to create another higher high. Now you could see that yes, you can potentially tell where the market is going. This is 2 hour time frame, but in between here and here, let me use here for example. In between here and here, the market still creates a series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then came down again, higher high. Sorry, what am I saying? Sorry guys, I don't know why I'm using lower high for that. I don't understand. Lower, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Market make a double top, right? On the smaller time, it will be very visible. Then higher low, then lower high, lower low, lower high, lower lows. Just like that. So when you keep scaling to the smaller time frame, you begin to see that yes, this is how to do top-down analysis, right? This is how to do top-down analysis. So that is it for this video, guys. I don't want it to be too long. So I will stop here now. Go back and backtest it. Now, after backtesting it, drop a comment section of your result, right? And also, please drop a comment section of what you view about this market. Drop a comment, sorry. Let me know what you view, understand about the market. And if you have any question, drop it under the comment section. I will try as much as possible to answer your question. I promise you. All right, I will try as much as possible to answer your question. Just drop a question, right? Like I say, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also follow me on Instagram, right, at vforex, right? Also follow me on Twitter at v_forex. Thank you so much, guys, for watching to the end. Do have a wonderful time ahead, right? And see you in the next series. Peace out.